What's going on, guys? So, in an hour we have news. Um, at this point, what I'm doing right now. What's good, Mohammed? Good morning, my brother. What I'm doing right now is pretty much the same shit that we went over yesterday, right? Yesterday's news, we could see that it was nothing crazy, right? It wasn't high impact. Um, so nothing really happened in the market yesterday, right? Price consolidated, and then when news hit, that's when the moves started happening, right? Around 11 to 2 p.m., that's when the moves started happening for AU. Right, so I'm expecting the same thing to happen today, right? We have news coming in at 8:30, high impact CPI. Um, you know, depending on how they print, right? It really just depends on how this is moving. So AU, right, on top of the fact that it's moving counter, we're still in the middle of the trend, right? We're in the middle of the internal structure. We're in the middle of the 4 hour low and the 4 hour high. We're in the middle of the 30-minute low, 30-minute high. So right now we're just not in a right spot to even look for a trade. So AU, because of all of that we just said, right? Everything, the middle of the trend, 2 days of counter. We're still not in the market makers moves. We're just gonna be waiting it out. EuroCAD, same thing, right? EuroCAD has been consolidating at the bottom of the trend for days now, right? We've been no netting. Yesterday was the first day where we had a first day of drop, but we could still see how price is consolidating. So, EuroCAD is gonna be another one of those situations where once news hits, that's when shit's gonna start moving, right? And we can see that Asia session, nothing happened. London session, nothing has been happening, right? So EuroCAD definitely is gonna be one to move during the news. Euro USD, same thing as AU, right? Yeah, we could see a little bit of structure in the zone of consolidation where we could see higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, right, to where we're at now. Right. Only thing is, we're not really making higher highs. Right here, we could say, yeah, higher high, higher high. Right? This is all the same trend, right? So for today, we have to. Sorry about that, guys. Today we just gotta wait. Again, we're in the 30-minute high, the 30-minute low. Where are we? Right in the middle. We have news coming in an hour. We know that they're gonna use this to try to manipulate traders and go both ways. So EU is one that also, this is one that we're looking for price to go up. Internal structure, we have a change of character and a break of structure. This is just a pullback of that BOS still. So it's still just gotta be patient, right? We had that news coming in. STP's at 46. We did 25, right? Just half. So it's not bad. Could they use the news, which sucks, right? To just move the market and just do what it's doing now, just consolidate, and then just wait for that news to hit? Could happen, right? And again, EU's in the middle of the zone. Just gonna let it go, right? Today is one of those days again with the news that's coming out, right? CPI news, I treat it the same way I would trade FOMC. Not trading, right? Reason being, they're going to use that to go crazy, right? And we could see that with GBP, right? GBP, we had news last night, but it wasn't CPI. We had CHF CPI. Tomorrow we have CPI for GBP. So let's look at CHF, right? Look how crazy this moves. Remember, CHF JPY is one that we're looking for price to go up, right? And again, where are we? Where were we? Not now, right? But where were we today? In the middle of the zone, in the middle of the 30-minute high, right? Remember, this is our trading zone from this high to this low, right? So we were in the middle of the 30-minute high. We were in the middle of the 4 hour zones, right? And then obviously we have 2 days of counter drop. All right, 2 days of drop. Today being the third day, gave us that new low, right? Pushed down. It went up to the high of the ADR. Let's see, how many pips did it do going up? It did 56 pips going up, and then went right down. And this news hit at 2:30, right? Which was 2:30. So this is the reason why I don't trade news, right? Again, yeah, we could say this one worked out in favor of the trend that's following, right? The counter trends, right? But right smack in the middle, right? And again, this is a pair that we wanted to see price go up, and price just melted it down. It's all good, still following structure. Right, we're in the top of the daily highs, going back down to the 4 hour lows. So with that being said, right, I just wanted to show you guys how much price is gonna move today. Now could that be a good thing if you're trading the right way? Absolutely. Right, US 30 still making higher highs and higher lows. price at this point consolidated, broke below, waiting to see, right? And now we could start looking at different things here, right? So we cleaned up the traffic on the left hand side with the pullback that we had from the end of the day yesterday, right? Price started consolidating, and then boom, broke below our consolidation. So this could either be a type 2 pattern where price consolidates, breaks, retests, continues to go to the bottom, or this could turn into a type 1 pattern where price consolidates, breaks out of the bottom, gives us this double bottom move here, and then we start trading up. Where price consolidates, breaks, gives us the retest, and continues to go. My bad, my brother. Can you do Euro UD after? I was stuck for a while, but close it. Yeah, I got you. Um, Absolutely. Yeah, today's just gonna be this day where I'm gonna just mark things up on the chart, right? And again, we could see it, right? The last fucking week, price has just been in the same spot that we've been in. So, it's not like we've missed out on trades, right? The USD CAD trades, we get in, we get out, and then price is right in the same spot, right? And we get in again and we get out, and we're right back in the same spot again. So, we haven't been missing any trades. Price just hasn't been trending, right? Gold is another one that could be like CHF JPY today, where we have 2 days of drop, and today being the third day. Obviously, you can see we'll go over this trade from yesterday, right? And then obviously the reasons why I exited, everything else. And then gold hasn't done STP either, so could it use the news today to just fucking melt the same way CHF JPY did? Absolutely. So again, could we sit here and babysit these trades and get entries at these points? We can, right? But is it a safe thing to do? Absolutely not. Because again, the same way CHF JPY, if CHF JPY really wanted to, right, instead of just melting straight down into what would be considered the profit zone, right, price could have easily shot up first, thrown a crazy wick, get people out of their positions, and then go down, right? So this is what I'm trying to avoid, right? And that's the reasons why I don't really like trading an hour, in this case CPI. So it's an hour before. Usually it's 15-20 minutes beforehand, but it's CPI, so I'm not going to be trading in any positions for now, until after NYC. So that's what I could be looking for on gold. Could prices melt on gold, give us this low, right? And then this is the low that it's going to use to continue to go up? Absolutely. But also, we just go to the 4 hour, right? Internal structure of the 4 hour, we had lower low, lower high, lower low, high, right? Equal highs. And it's all good. So we know that we're trading between these lows down here, which is the internal structure where price started going up, right? Low, lower high, higher low, higher high. Price came down and swept these lows, right? We go down to the 30-minute. That's what yesterday was. Now, because it gave us 2 days of counter drop, could I be expecting this low today to be made to give us that 372 push to the top side? Would be ideal, but the fact that we already did 123 pips out of 142, I don't think would do 123 pips to the top side and then another 160 pips to the bottom, right? But again, it's a whole different beast, right? Because understanding that we have news coming in, it could move however much it wants to move today. There's no rules are on the table, right? Simply is just whatever the market wants to do. And then Bitcoin, right? 49.9 just consolidating at the top. So with that being said, right, again, I'm not gonna take any trades personally until after the news hits, right? So until after 8:30. So what I'm gonna do is just simply, we're just gonna go over. If you guys, anybody watching, if you guys have any questions at all, any questions, let me know. Any pairs you guys want me to go over, let me know. If not, whenever we're done here, I'll be turning the stream off and I'm going to Discord. And then just waiting for NYC session. We'll be waiting it out for that news to hit, and then we'll go on from there. So Euro AUD, we could see that literally that third day high was made with the wick, this green candle, and then price pushed out. Now again, understanding where were we in the zone, right? So same thing from what we've been drawing out for the last 2 weeks on here. right? We knew that this was our high and this was the low that needed to be respected to continue to go up. Now, for us to continue with these trades, what did we need to see? We needed to see a break, retest to continue, right? And at this point, you saw how many times the highs were rejected, right? So then we got a day of drop. Shit. Yesterday we got 2 days of drop. Today could be a third day. Now again, this is trading counter, so this third day low doesn't have to be given, right? But again, on top of everything else, just simply, where are we in the trend? In the trend, right? We have a change of character. The break of structure failed to happen, so at this point, I'm still not looking for an entry point. Before this, right, price came down to our first POI and then started going up, right? Exactly what we wanted to see. It went down to our POI, gave us a double bottom, then started trending up, push 1, push 2, push 3, right? Double bottom, push 1, push 2, 3 to the top side, right? To then where we're at now, where price starts trending back down. So we have the 800 EMA. We can see how price respected the 800 EMA. Internal structure, we have lower low, lower high, lower low, higher high, but we know that we're still trading external structure from lower low, lower high, lower low, higher high. So we're still trading between this higher high and this higher low. Now, could price come back down to these lows down here? Absolutely. We're trading between the top of the zone and the bottom of the zone. So again, for me, for UAUD, there's no trades until we get this. No trades at all until we get this, or until price does this. Right? Anything else down here, as we can see, internal structure is the only thing that we can see, because again, external, we're still in this higher high, higher low, right? But when we start breaking it down to, okay, we had this high here, right? We had this high that was made this low, lower high, low, higher high, technically speaking. So this broke. We have this low and this high, right? Internal structure, we have lower low, lower high, lower low. So for today, it's just super simple. Right, we let these trades go until we get the break of these highs, right? And we know that this is where we would want to see price just do this to here. But again, overall, in the sense of just where we're at, we're in the no trade zone. We're reaching the middle of the zone. This is where price is just gonna go bonkers, gonna go do whatever it wants to do. But I hope that makes sense. Right, well, let's break it down a little bit more. Right, let's go to daily time frame. Do we have the daily time frame? We don't. Right, but same thing that we've been saying for the last 2 weeks. Where are we in the middle of consolidation? Right, the 4-hour zone, where are we? Middle of the zone again. So bouncing right off the 800. So this is a pair, is literally just one of those pairs where you have to be patient, right? Because when the trades work out, they work out. But at this point, just based on where market maker is at, how price is reacting, just like 90% of the pairs that we have, you could find nice entries, but you just have to be present for that. So for example, like we already knew this was a POI for this trade, right? So Tuesday on the 6th of February, last week, right? This would have been the correct place to enter, then the correct place to exit would have been up here. After this, we haven't had another opportunity. Thank you, no problem, my brother. So, guys, if there's no further questions, then we'll be out of here for a little bit, and then we'll be on Discord. If there's any trades, well, I'll keep you guys. Oh, let's go over gold. Right, that trade from yesterday. So why did I exit when I exited? Why did I take the trade? So simply, I was just looking. I was like, fuck it, I'll have the charts on. I wasn't sleeping. I was like 10 p.m. Right, and I started saying, okay, we have 2 days of drop on the end of the day of the second day of drop. It gave us a pullback and price started consolidating. Like, perfect. On top of consolidation, it gave us a 1, 2, 3 red engulfing, gave us a clean retest, and price started going down. Now, when I was looking at the internal structure of this, right, I was seeing, okay, price was making lower low, lower high, lower low, higher high, right, and price started consolidating, right? So once I saw that we had an internal change of character, right, I started just putting the pieces of the puzzle together, right? We had the break here, the break that happened here gave us the low, right, the last red candle low, the push, and I saw, okay, price swept the lows, And then internal structure, right? In the 1 minute, I was looking how price was moving, right? So up until this point, we started looking good, right? It had lower low, lower high, lower low, and then this is where price started going up, higher high, higher low, right? Respected these lows as well. Once I saw that, after the fact, I was like, I'm done, right? Before that was just simply, I was like, guys, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm not even gonna keep this trade open. So because of that too, I turned it off. Right? If I would have waited for this to happen, obviously I would have lost the 24 pips, and we would have only made eight. We would have only made eight pips, literally 8.6 pips. So it was a good it was a good observation that I was having, which is also why I was saying make sure you guys keep a close eye on gold. And we had that news coming in too overnight. So there was a whole bunch of factors at play here. So again, it's just same as CHF where price is moving counter of what the trend is for the daily or for the 30-minute time frame for the day-to-day basis. With that news coming in again, could price do the same thing and fucking just melt, right? Yes. So be aware of that, guys. If you guys decide to be in a trade today, just be careful. Make sure you keep a close eye, right? As you can see, it already looks like a type 2 pattern is in play for US 30. Consolidation, breaks, retest, continues the trend to the bottom. Um, so gonna keep it clean and simple today, guys. You guys have any other questions? Let me know. If not, we'll be done for the day. Again, make sure you guys join the Discord. I'll drop the link in the chat. If I see any trades after news or something goes on, I will post it in the Discord. So make sure you guys join the Discord. Link is in the chat. For the new people in here, right? We do a live trading session every morning, 6 to 10:30 a.m. Obviously, I'm a very disciplined trader on my trading rules, right? I don't trade during news, nothing crazy. So, if days like today where there's news and shit, I don't trade it. Um, but we're here every morning. And we also do a 7 p.m. session Monday through Thursday. We also do a Sunday session every morning 11 a.m. or every Sunday 11 a.m. So make sure you guys join. Make sure you guys watch the recordings again because everything is uploaded and live streamed on YouTube. So you can go watch the recording if you miss something. And I think that's it, guys. Again, make sure you guys join the Discord. We'll see you guys in a little bit, right? News dropping in an hour. See you guys then.